I've had to lock Dutch out of the room today. I feel really bad. But let's get started. Okay, so it looks like we are ready to go once again. I have had to adapt again and come up with a new way of filming these videos because don't know if you noticed, but the last couple of videos, or the last few videos, have had a little bit of dodgy sound in them, just a tinsy snafu. So I've had to adapt and survive and come up with a new way of doing these videos. So that is what I'm doing now. So let's jump right into this without any further hesitation or delay. Let's do this. We have Hippie to begin with, which is a lovely Indian lady. She's doing some funky dancing. We're liking that. She looks like she could be some sort of beatboxer or rapper or something, just passing the time maybe while she's bored, just doing a little bit of dancing. Which, why not? You know, I'm sure we all do a little bit of when we're bored, and she's doing a little bit of this. So she's having a little jiggle to herself. I'm loving the whole graphics, the effects that are coming out from behind her, and that was a fantastic video. That genuinely just uplifted my spirit, just knowing that she's out there doing those videos. I feel so much better now. On to the second video. We have a glass with olive oil, honey, peri peri sauce, salt, pepper. Oh my god, who mixes that stuff together? That is all individually very good ingredients to have within a meal or a drink, but put that all together, not so good. This looks like somebody's just gone crazy with ingredients and just throwing it all together without any consideration for what they're actually doing. I'm not saying it looks bad, it does look delicious. I'm just saying that I don't think that combined all of those ingredients are gonna gel well. Let's actually watch that again because I just want to see that drink again. It looks absolutely vile. That bit there where it's finished, that just looks disgusting. I wouldn't be drinking that. I mean, at least with like smoothies and things like that, you blend it all up and you get a bit of consistency within the texture to the drink. But with that, I mean, you've got peppers in there. Yeah, peppery drink. I don't know. That's not something I want to jump straight into. I want to look into that before I actually try drinking that drink. Onto TikTok now, and I love this guy. He's so funny. He suffers with autism. He's in a wheelchair and whatnot, but he basically just takes the mick out of himself. Struggling every day like a dog in heat, staggering under the burden more than he should carry. His heavy load cruelly hurts him. So he's looking for some sympathy here, rubbing himself until he's raw and bleeding. Okay. He has sores on his hands that every stroke is agony. Oh my god, what is he talking about? He's desperately thirsty and oh so very tired. I like the I like the little cool number and the text to donate. I'm not going to say them out loud, but I think that's great that he's added those there because of what they say. And of course he's put it on full screen at the end, and it's the disabled. So that's the disabled. And yeah, he's just a guy that has a very good sense of humour about a bit of a rubbish dealt hand. But he's taking it on the chin. He's having a laugh about it. I cannot think of anything more British than doing that. He's the sort of guy that you'd like to go to the pub with purely because you want to hear some of his comebacks. Like if I was taking the piss out of him, I'd expect him to take the piss out of me. And I imagine with a sense of humour like that, what he's showing, he would be hilarious just to go to the pub with and take the mick out of each other. Yeah. So again, he's got the urgent appeal up. Yeah. It's now data disabled rather than fudge the disabled. So yeah, he sounds like the kind of guy that, jokingly, if a woman said no to him, he'd say, "That's disableist. That's prejudice against me because I'm disabled," but in a joking way. And you got to admit, you got to love that. I mean, the man's got a sense of humour about his disability. We like to see it. We like to see it, rather than be too serious about everything. Okay, so on to the next video. This video I've actually seen before, and it just makes me so sad that this dog has more skill with a football than what I do. It's just genuinely upsetting. Look at him go, living his wonderful life, just absolutely destroying that talent. Just, there are professional footballs that could not do that. And yet this dog is just running around having the time of his life, just saying, "Yeah, mate, you know, I've got skills, I've got talent, what of it?" And it just makes me sick. If I could do anything that looked half as cool as that in my life, I would not stop doing it. I'd just do it non-stop all the time. Back to the wafty hair again. If I had wafty hair, I'd never stop just moving. I'd never stop coming out of water. And just being underwater, you know, it's just a fact of life. It looks good. So here we have me sleeping at 2 a.m. Not me, but him, is in me, him. Sleeping at 2 a.m. He gets a text from his best friend, and obviously he's going to check it because his mate might be in trouble. And what does he get? Mate messing about. 2 o'clock in the morning, you get a call, an answer phone message or a text message to say, "Whee!" Yes, I can honestly say I get them, well, never, because I have no friends, but there you go. If I did have friends, then I would expect I would get those calls all the time. Someone be my friend. So this guy we've all seen as well, he is, I don't know if he's a genius for coming up with this and putting it on YouTube's and other platforms, because it's worked. He's become very famous from it. Like I said, we've all seen at least one of his videos, so he's obviously very famous from it. But it's at a cost, you know, because it's just insanity as far as I'm concerned. Some of these videos he does at standard voltage, like 230 or 110, and you can get a fair belt from them. Like the 12 volt and stuff, you don't need to worry about, because 12 volts doesn't have enough power to get through a human being, so you can't really get shock from that. But yeah, although they have much higher amps, so if you were to get a shock from it, it would destroy you instantly. So yeah, some of these are dangerous, some of them are completely safe, but the effect that they have is completely brilliant. Because obviously, if you don't know about electricity, then it looks really dangerous. It looks, and it is funny. It is very funny. So well done to him on that, and I'm genuinely happy for him. Actually, I hope he's making a full-time living out of just doing this now, just getting electric shocks every day, day in, day out. It's not a career path I'd want, but you know, if you enjoy it, then why not? Yeah, go for it. So when you buy a Bluetooth speaker from a dude down the street and it's not working properly, yeah, I mean, what do you expect? The thing is, you have to take everything you buy secondhand or from a guy that you know, or a girl that you know. You have to take that with a pinch of salt. You have to take that seen, bought as seen. It's like when you buy a car, it's bought as seen. You know, you can't buy it and then 6 months later go back to the person that you bought it from and say, well, this is broken on it, I want my money back. No, you can't do that. So yeah, it's just a fact of life. If she bought that and it doesn't work, deal with it. Get over yourself. It's a fishing trip now, and no way am I ever doing that ever. I would let go of that fishing rod instantly. There's no way you're going to land that. It's far too big. It's just ridiculous. No way. No. Not happening. For me, I would admit defeat. Just throw the rod at it, maybe in an angry manner. Just throw it at him. And just say, yeah, you won. Like, get over it. Good God. Whilst secretly being emasculated to such a point that I have to go and sit down and cry in the corner for a couple of hours. So here we have a guy picking up a baseball bat very aggressively. I'm interested to see where this goes. We have another dude sitting down. He's going to have his chair's legs taken out. Do you know what? There's a piece of me then thinking that was going to go the other way, and that the legs would get swept away and the guy would just be sitting there balanced on two legs, like you see that sometimes. But no, that went exactly as planned, and I think it's better for it that there was no trickery, no nothing there other than just pure unadulterated joy. So we have a woman, she's got one of those little bodyboard things, and she is gonna go crazy with this. She's just, yep, she's making everyone feel bad within a mile radius. Just with her skill, again, it's back to the dog again. You know, why do it? If you're with a load of other people that know how to do that, then that's fine, do it. But when you're with simpletons like myself, that will grab a bodyboard and pretty much just use it to float on water and just waft my hands in and out of the water and my legs. That's all I'm going to do with a bodyboard. That's as much as I know to do with a bodyboard. But then you get people that will come along like this, and they actually have talent, they actually know what they're doing, and they just make you feel rubbish about yourself. I mean, look at her. She's just, she's living the dream is what she's doing. She is... Her cool factor has grown exponentially to this day since she did that. So well done to her. But again, I'm jealous because I just want a skill like that I can just not stop doing to look cool to everyone. A little bit of boob envy here by the looks of it. Some funny women here that are, I guess, bringing to light a problem that maybe a lot of women have. I mean, I know women are a lot more upfront with their features. They're a lot more happy to talk about these things with friends and randomers in bathrooms and stuff. But yeah, again, imagine the genders were switched there and it was a bit of like down below envy. That's a completely different situation. Not one that wants to be filmed either, I don't think. Okay, so here we have a little cat in an alleyway by the looks of it. I hope this isn't a nasty video. I like cats. We have a rat who is just got the audacity of the gods. He would walk up to Thor and just try grabbing his hammer by the looks of it. That rat is fearless. I know there's like a disease or something that rats can catch that make them like run towards predators and things because of the infection or something. It tricks them into thinking they want to be eaten. But that wasn't that, I don't think. That just looked like a really ballsy rat that was just like, I'm hungry, you've got food, now your food is my food. And let's face it, we all know somebody like that in life, whether it be a sibling, a friend, you know, anyone. There's loads of them waiting around the corner that you just can't escape from, and that's the way it is. So that was 12 videos that, let's face it, most likely changed your life. I know I've certainly enriched your life, and you're welcome. You're welcome. It's absolutely fine. You know, I don't expect any anything back or any kind of thanks or appreciation. It's just what I do, you know. So I hope you have a great evening and a great tomorrow, and I will see you next week here on Unviral Videos, unless I don't see you, because let's face it, why would you come back? Bye.